what's up? Today I have something weird. The Energon Ignitors. These cost me a whopping $1 each at Toys, rest in peace. So I bought them, and I mean, they're not for me, they're for kids. And they do the job at being kids' toys, but they're also great fidget toys. So they retail for I don't know how much, and they're just a bit smaller than the average deluxe. So let's start with my least favorite one, Optimus Prime. Optimus Prime isn't great. The transformation would be a bit tough for kids, I think. Not because it's complex, because it's not complex. It's just tight, tough, and stiff, and stuff. Just trying to get stuff tabbed in is very difficult on this guy just due to the tolerance issues, at least on my copy. So that might be a little bit of a tough one for kids. But yeah, that's the only problem that I have with this guy that keeps me from liking it, because it's fun to transform. It's just the tabs and stuff are all very, very stiff. Articulation is the elbows, and that's it. All these figures have 5mm ports in the hand, so you can hold weapons, but they don't come with any, so yeah, there's that. Optimus also looks like Evasion Mode Optimus Prime, which was a weird choice. A lot of the Optimus Primes from this toy line, except for the Studio Series one, to my knowledge, are based off of Evasion Mode Prime, which leads me to believe that maybe the Evasion Mode Prime design was what was going to be used in the film over what we actually got, but I'm a lot happier with what we actually got. Next is Shatter, and this is a better car mode Shatter, change my mind. This is the most basic and uninteresting Energon Igniter out of the three I bought, and the reason is because it was used to make literally every single muscle car Energon Igniter. This is the same mold that they used, and it's not the most interesting mold to begin with, and the fact that it's been overused just kind of ruins it. Posing, again, is just the elbows, and she's got the weird battle mask design that wasn't in the movie, and I saw the film literally yesterday, so I can tell you that it was not in the movie. Ironhide, though, is my favorite, which is a shame because he wasn't actually in the film, but his Igniter's great. The truck mode is really cool. The robot mode is based off his Michael Bay appearance, which I actually like the design, believe it or not. So this to me is cool. This one's also where my fidget toy thing comes into play, because his transformation holds together the best, and it's the most fun and smooth to do. So it's just one of the best fidget toys to buy if you want to buy one just to stand on your desk. He also has a cannon on his arm, so he isn't useless in a fight like the rest of them who don't come with any weapons. Transformations are easy. They're as you'd expect. I mean, they're for kids, but they're still fun and interesting, minus Optimus Prime, who's just too stiff everywhere. Vehicle modes aren't very detailed, but they are cool nonetheless. I mean, they're not meant to be super detailed things. They're meant to be super durable things so the kids can smash them into each other's heads. They look cool with the engines and the vehicles as well. I'll show that off a little bit later. They do have some nice detail on them. Optimus has a lot of his robot mode detail though, just kind of hanging out back there. They do come with these little engines, which is where the Energon Igniter name comes from. Red for the bad guys, blue for the good guys, because of course. And when you push on the motors, and yeah, Shatters is broken, unfortunately. Sucks. But Ironhide here, push on the motor, and yeah, Ironhide doesn't send him too far. Also, now I know why these were $1. Compared to other robots, and yeah, they don't scale with anything. And again, that's not really the point of these things. Next to Bumblebee, and well, goodbye. And next to Shatter, swimming pool. Overall, these things aren't meant for us as an adult collectors. But if you want a cheap desk toy for work or need a fidget toy and don't want to buy a fidget cube or a fidget spinner like all them cool kids, then this is pretty good, especially for the $1 I paid for them. You probably won't be able to find them for $1 in a lot of places unless you buy them like used. But again, this store was closing down, so if you have any of those stores near your area that are still open, go pick one up if they have them, because they're pretty cool. That's been my look at the Energon Ignitors, the three of them that I bought. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram if you want to show your support, and if you want me to review that Studio Series Jeep Bumblebee that everyone keeps asking about. Patreon and coffee links are in the description down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.